So it is a fight of the champions now, and it has already started on a very exciting note. Good swing by the bowler. He's getting some early bit of swing here. And that's a good way to start the finals. The mega finals for champions, as we saw the earlier one. The challengers, of course, CNMS Rising Strikers winning the game on a high note. JNS Jaguars won the toss and they selected to field first. Invited Utpal Warriors to bat first. Again, he's getting that beautiful swing. Keeping it outside the off stump. So Rohit is the bowler, who's getting some impressive notes right in the start of the game, the very first over. Again, a 2020 match, the finals of the champions. Once again, look at that line and length. A wonderful start to the over. Wonderful start to the innings. Just giving away one run. So Jairaj is the new bowler. Is a big appeal, and I think it will be an easy run out. So the wicket that they were looking for in the very first over, they've got it easily. Early blow for Utpal Warriors. Wicket falling down. Bit of a yes no there. Miscommunication, and the first wicket is gone down. So Ritesh is the new man in, and Ravi Kapoor, who faced the first over, is still there on the crease. He's at the non-striker's end, and again a quick single there on the onside. But started off pretty well for JNS Jaguars. An ideal start that they would be looking for, picking up the wicket early. That is again nicely played. This time on the onside, Bakhtiar comes on the ball, but it's a way wide throw. But good that there was a backup. Otherwise, that would have costed for some extra runs. Jairaj is the bowler who is getting some extra bit of pace early in the innings. That one's in the air, and that will be a beautiful catch. Wicket number 2 falling down for Utpal Warriors. And it's a beautiful catch. He had to time his dive to perfection, and he makes no mistake. Wicket number 2 falling down. So 2 early wickets falling down in just the second over. The second over has been good for JNS Jaguars. So Minish Shah and Ravi Kapoor. Minish taking the guard. Interesting that it looks for JNS Jaguar at this moment. Utpal Warriors, now the batsman will have to really wait in the crease. That is again a deadly delivery. Good amount of pace on that one. Good one to start off. And did he just nick it? No, it didn't. End of second over, and the score remains at 3 for the loss of 2 wickets. So Rohit is the new bowler. Even he's getting that amazing line coming up. Was bowling really well, especially the first over. The way he started. Look at that again. Look at that again. That swing that he's getting. Good seam angle in which he's bowling at this moment. And it's very important in the first 5 overs that any team who's, whether it is batting, whether it is bowling, gives a good start to the team. And I think at the moment, JNS Jaguars have really started off on a flying start. The only thing is that to continue that momentum. Another wonderful delivery straight to the point. No run again. Again, he's making it very difficult for Ravi in the initial stage. Ravi, who has played the first over, was getting continuously beaten up by the swing. And right now also he's trying to maintain the same line and length. Rohit. Once again, just very closer to that off stump. Very closer. And I think he's made his mind, Rohit, that he's going to bowl closer to the stumps, not giving any chance for the batsman to get some room. Lack of footwork as well by the batsman. But I think he's just taking his own time to get settled. Bit of an advice, I thought, a bit of a discussion and an advice as well given by Minish. Probably that should help, and the batsman gets off to a flying start. Because it's a power play over, major fielders that you've seen, they are under the inside the 30-yard circle. And that gives pretty much a good reason for the batsman to hit those boundaries or sixes. Once again, good swing, nicely left. Again, a little bit of bounce. I think that is working for him. End of another good over. And that will be a maiden over as well. Well, on one side, if it is Rohit, the other side, it is Jairaj. Both have been very impressive initial in the innings. Jairaj is trying to bowl more on the legs, wanting the batsman to get caught in front of the stumps so that he can appeal for that LBW that he's looking for a long time. This time the batsman trying to step down the ground and trying to hit a big one. No connection of bat and ball, straight in the hands of the wicketkeeper. Another dot ball. And that would be a wicket number 3. And that is the wicket again. The keeper almost the ball popped out from his gloves, and but second time he was successful. So Ankit is the new man in. So he's picked up 2 wickets already, Jairaj. And in fact, in the second over, there was a run out as well. Again, trying to hook that one. Another dot ball. Well, I think Rohit and Jairaj are doing a fantastic job. They've been very attacking in their approach, giving no chance for the batsman to hit anywhere. Some of the line and length that we saw outside the off stump, some on the middle stump, some bouncers that is pitched onto the leg stump. So it's a nice variation that is going on in the bowling as well. Look at that. Here's one more outside the off stump. And that will be the end of another very good over. And that will also be a maiden. So Rohit again continues right arm over the wicket. Both these bowlers have been very good. Look at the figures here. 2 overs, 2 maidens, just 1 run given. Nothing from the bat. So Ravi is on strike now. Once again, the teasing line and length outside the off stump. Well, he's really trying hard to get that wicket. Really, really, really trying hard. He's looking for that edge, that outside edge from a long time for Ravi. And so he's not changing the line and length a little bit. What he's trying to do is he's playing with the bounce. But the line and length is outside the off stump for Ravi. He wants Ravi to make a mistake, and that is the reason he's kept a slip as well over there. Once again. Well, it is looking like we are watching an action replay. Just the same bit of pace, just the same bit of line, keeping it outside the off stump. This time he tried to cut that one. But again, the ball height is a reason. Look at that. Again, this time trying to play across the line. But the result is the same. The ball straight goes to the wicket keeper. And the scorecard is 3 on 3. 3 runs scored, 3 wickets gone. Janus Jaguars into a very good shape at this moment. They've been dominating this right from the start, especially the bowlers Rohit and Jairaj. They're doing a fabulous job. Once again the same thing. Once again the same thing. Ravi is struggling there in the middle. Not even a single ball that he is able to connect, but he's trying his best to get that away for a boundary. Well, this time he manages to pick up that single. A direct hit would not really cause a harm because the batsman was comfortably in. A quick single towards the covers, and that will also end the over. 3 wickets have been down, 5 overs have been completed, and the score still is 5. Good first 5 overs by Rohit and Jairaj. And now there will be change in the bowling. So Jimmy Shah is the new bowler. That is again nicely pitched. Change in the bowling. Jimmy Shah also continues the streak where Rohit and Jairaj left. First 5 overs have been absolutely interesting to watch, especially the swing that they were getting, the line and length in which they were bowling, the extra bit of pace that they were adding. And now Jimmy Shah continuing the same. Once again, making the life difficult for the batsman to play that one. In the air for some time, but straight to mid on. No run on that occasion. Well, the batsmen are trying really hard to get some runs here. The point is they need to time the ball. They need to find the gaps. This one was a shorter delivery. There is a lot of space between that mid on and square leg. Once again, wonderful bowling by Jimmy. Wonderful bowling by Jimmy once again. They've been absolutely magnificent, especially the bowling department. This is how if they dominate the bowling, then it will be a low scoring match. But it's too early to predict because there are a lot of batsmen yet to come. 7 batsmen still waiting in the queue for their chance to, 2 are of course playing, and more 5 waiting in the queue for their chance to come in. That one's in the air, just falling short. But they are also going for that run out chance. Ravi will have to hurry, and he's safe inside the crease. Again, watchfully played this time and directed. It was a nice collect, but it's not been given out. The batsman is safe. That is a good shot again, straight down the ground towards the long off region. Hemal coming on the ball, the captain. Again, keeping that pressure on is Rohit. So from one end, Jairaj has been given a little bit of relief, but on the other end, it is Rohit who is still continuing with the attack. And I think that's the right decision by the captain. He's just changed one bowler, but he's getting back his attacking bowler Rohit to bowl yet another over. Probably he's looking for a wicket out here because another wicket at this stage would put some more pressure on Utpal Warriors. That is a very good shot. Again, straight down the ground, straight to Hemal. Only a single there. And just about when those first 5 overs, the partnership between Rohit and Jairaj, when I'm talking about partnership, it is at the bowling end, was very impressive. I think now Jairaj is out in the field. This time a big one, and this is a handsome hit for a sixer. Well, if a player is silent for a long time, not probably he's struggling. Probably he's taking his own time to hit those big ones like that. Beautiful shot taken on the up, and way she goes into the stands for a sixer. Again on the pads, but on the leg side as well. Just a quick single to end that over. So good sixer coming up. 18 runs after the end of 3 overs. After the end of 7 overs, 3 wickets have been gone. So now Jimmy will continue on the other end. So the only twist in the tail is probably will Rohit ball again, or he's been relieved for now. Rohit's spell is over now. And since his spell is over, it will be interesting to watch that who is going to be the next bowler who will be taking the charge from the other end. And that would have been a wonderful catch if that would have been taken. The ball was racing like a rocket, but was in the air for a long time. Would have been one of the few wonderful catches by the wicketkeeper, but he had no chance there. Probably the ball came faster than the time you take to blink the eye. If you have to blink your eye, it takes 0.5 seconds. This ball, I'm sure, was way too faster towards the keeper with a thick edge on the bat. That is a good shot again, straight down the ground. That one's in the air again, but straight down the ground to the long off region. Now, it will be interesting because Ravi is on strike. He's already hit a big six. Will he continue that streak? Plays it watchfully and completes a quick running. Well, fitness is important, not your height, not your weight. And I think it's a great example Ravi is setting up by running those singles very fast. That is again a very good line in length, keeping it outside the off stump. Again, trying to play with that line. Bit of deceiving line in length for the batsman. He's trying to go on the front foot, but if you're bowling wider to the off stump, you have to stretch more. And in that, there could be a mistake also can happen by the batsman. And the batsman is very sharp to not do those mistakes. This time again trying to go on the offside, but straight to the keeper. End of another fantastic over. After the end of 8 overs, it is 25 runs on the scoreboard. So just after the drinks break, it's also the challenge taken by the batsman to score 6 runs. And here's some spin bowling, and that's a edge that is going towards the short third man region. Another single there. And at this moment, if they keep on taking those singles, it is still going to stabilize the situation that they are into. Probably they can start hitting those big shots maybe after 4 or 5 overs. Because last 5 to 6 overs will be very crucial for them to get the maximum runs, Utpal Warriors. Right now, both these batsmen, they need to stand there. They need to get comfortable with the conditions that are there, especially the pressure, because they've lost quite a few wickets as well. So it's important to wait and play. Was in the air for some time. The call was not to go for that run. Don't want to take any kind of risk at this point in time. And I think which is fair at this moment for both these batsmen to think that way. Again, trying to hit that one in the air towards the onside. I think it's a fabulous job done by bowlers till now. Still, there is quite a few overs to go. Well, when everything is very silent, there is also a moment to make some noise. That is a well-deserved boundary. They're looking and focusing at the challenge they want to complete, and this boundary will boost the confidence. And for the challenge to complete, they need 1 run on that one ball. Vivek giving a difficult chase over there to the ball, but eventually the ball wins and that goes to the boundary. Well. That is an appeal. And the challenge is not yet completed. So no run on that over. So the captain himself coming now to the center, bowling right arm over the wicket. And that will be a single straight down the ground to the long on region. That is again a big appeal for caught behind. Probably that's a not out. That is a beautiful shot. Again, this will sail into the boundary, and that's a sixer. Again, he tries to go for that one, but the ball will fall short of the player. Another single. Ankit trying to go the attack mode now. Both these batsmen have spent good amount of time on the crease, and now they have started to open their arms very nicely. This is again a chase for Bakhtiar. But Jimmy will pick that up, and it will be another couple of runs for Utpal Warriors. That is a good dot ball to end the over. And after the end of 10 overs, it is 35 for the loss of 3 wickets. Again a good shot, but this time straight down the ground to the long off region. Both these batsmen have nicely taken the charge. All that time they've spent. Now they've started opening the arms and hitting big shots. Again, a very good shot. This time it's going to be a long chase for the fielder. He's going for the second one and will easily complete that as well. The momentum slowly and steadily started to pick up for Utpal Warriors. That is again played on the back foot only for a single here. The only currently they are playing on the average of 3 to 4 runs per over. That is still not going to give a very big score. But I think they are still better in the situation currently because they can still play on, continue to play on like this, and then last 5 overs they can really start blasting. You never know when the score comes in a T20 format, and that is a clean bowled for Jay Pandya. Ravi Kapoor after a long innings, some impressive shots. He is returning back to the pavilion. So Asghar is the new man in. So Asghar is the new man in. The captain himself coming. 11 overs have been bowled. 4 wickets have gone. 40 runs on the scoreboard. That is a good late cut, but straight to the man there. Quick single. Straight to the man in deep. Again, a good single. And just the moment when Ravi and Ankit were playing really well, Ravi lost his wicket. There's a new man in, Asghar Khan. Again trying to hit that pull shot straight. Oh, it's a catch dropped. An easy catch. Very easy catch. You can't get easier than this. The fielder had a lot of time to judge that very easily. And here's the replay. Again, quick single there. On the onside, but was very close to that leg stump. He has to be very careful when he's playing those shots. Probably can't leave it. Just in case the ball touches the leg stump, then it will be a problem. In the air for some time, hit flatter. Straight to the fielder there. And a very good throw. Bakhtiar is there to back up, and it will be only a single. That is very close. Wonderful bowling again by Hemal. And what a way to end that over. It's 46 for the loss of 4 wickets after the end of 12 overs. And Jay has come back to the attack. 13th over in progress. Again a late cut, and this time he's picked up that gap very fine. There's a long chase again, but that will race away to the boundary. And with that boundary also 50 coming up for Utpal Warriors. It's been quite a journey for them. Early wickets and then the bowling pressure. But here is a good way to get the 50 runs up on the scoreboard by Ankit. There was a long chase and the ball was faster. Once again, this time to the covers. Quick single. You have to play it very watchfully there, especially these kind of deliveries where the ball is keeping low. Because again, there is an issue of height. Some bowlers are able to get that good bounce. Spinners especially are keeping it low. Bhakti are little late on the ball. End of another good over. And it's 53 for 4. It's 54 for 4. Well, so probably Jairaj has been brought back to the attack. The idea here by the captain will be to get those wickets early. They've got 4 wickets, not many runs on the scoreboard. So they want to utilize this moment to get Ankit out, who's playing in very good form right now. And with him is Asgar, the captain. What a shot! The ball has disappeared. It is not coming back. It is for sure not coming back. Again, a quick single to get Ankit on strike. He wants to get a helmet as well. That is again a good shot. Now these batsmen are picking up the gaps very fine. But there was a fielder. That is one more. And two of them have been disappeared in this over.
Makran ball de Makran.
That almost disappeared into the stands. Straight to Bakhtiyar, but cannot stop that single. Brings Ankit back on strike. 69 for 4. Well, that will be a dot ball to end the over. And after the end of 14 overs, it will be 69 for 4. Jay again coming back to the attack. That is a good shot again on the onside this time. There are fielders coming on it. It's a good throw as well. Couple of runs added. Hemal, the fielder. "72 runs, and they've managed to gather some good runs in this last 2-3 overs. Especially those two big sixes by Asgar. Was a sight to watch. Still can't forget those shots. Again, trying to go for that late cut. This time there's a fielder. The interesting part will be if Utpal Warriors get a decent score of 125, 130. That would be another 50 odd runs. 50 to 60 runs, and that will be a sight to watch. It's a long chase again for the fielder. 2 easy runs there. This time again on the back foot and will be an easy run out. So wicket falling down here and a big wicket. Ankit will have to return back to the dugout. And now more 5 overs to go. 5 wickets have been down. 74 runs is the score. Here's a change in the bowling again. And I think Hemal will come back to bowl. But if it changes in the fielding there.
हम लोग की पहले अच्छे करे थे जल्दी निकाला मैंने
Well, now he's trying something different. He's going right arm round the wicket. What exactly he has in his mind? Even for a left-handed batsman, many a times I've seen he's bowling right arm over the wicket.
हाँ सर
But this time he decided to go right arm round the wicket for a left-handed batsman, as well as I think he's not going to change the side, even when the right-hand batsman is going to be there. Well, I think he's going to angle the ball onto the off stump or the middle stump and trying to get it more closer, wanting the batsman to go for more drives. But even he's not kept a slip fielder. Don't know what his really he's trying to work out. That's a good shot and that's a rocket shot. No chance there for the fielder. It's a bullet shot, I would say. Hit it with a lot of power. And the beauty about this batsman is he hits the ball with a lot of power. Especially those 2 sixes that we saw. They were disappeared even beyond that side screen. And now look at that boundary. Went racing away. Again, this time trying to go on the onside. Just a quick single. $80 up for the loss of 5 wickets. And after this, there are more 4 overs to go. Another beauty by Asghar. When things were not looking in the shape, he stepped in as a captain, and he's doing well in the center. With these kind of shots, he will be easily able to add up another 50 runs from here on as well. Yes, there will be a discussion between the team as to who will be bowling next. 85 runs after the end of 16 overs. Atul is the new bowler. 'Again, this time going on the back foot. Long chase again, but the fielder will cut this off this time, and a couple of more runs added. This time straight to Hemal. He does a good work there. 88 runs of just 16.2 overs. And now they have to speed up. They have to really speed up. Not much time that they have because it's the 17th over and only 3 overs to come after this. That is a good shot again. One bounce this time straight to the fielder. Bit of a misfield here. Asghar wanted to go for the second one, wanted to take the charge, wanted to go on the strike. That is real class and dynamic from Asghar. He's been very early on to those shots, but ensuring that he's connecting that very well. Two easy runs again. Who would have thought they'll get these kind of runs very easily, especially when those initial level wickets had gone. But after that, the way they have capitalized the momentum is absolutely mind-boggling. They've been consistent with their singles and doubles, and then that big hittings done by Asghar. Underarm throw, something different that you see in the overarm cricket. That is a good shot, but straight in the hands of the fielder. He makes no mistake. And a wicket falling down, a big wicket, Asgar. They know the importance of this wicket, especially that hard hitting that he had done. And a wicket falls down. So Asgar scoring a nice cameo. 29 runs off 15 balls that he faced. It helped the score grow to quite an extent. 30, almost 30 runs added there. Very important ones. So last over for Hemal in his spell. Well, I think he was playing that same shot only, but he got a top edge. And a misfield as well. That will allow the batsman to get one more run as well.
वाइट था.
Again, he's going for that direct hit, and he gets that as well. He was very sure on that, and he had a good view of the stumps. Got that run out. Another wicket falling down. Wicket number 6. This time again, it's on the onside. Want to go for the second one. Very ambitious on that one, but it's a good thought to convert those singles into doubles, doubles into three. That's how you put that pressure back on the fielding team as well. Just three to go now in this over. The last over of Hemal's spell. Again, the ball is keeping low. And this is what has been happening with the spinners, where pacers have been able to get those bounces, those good length deliveries. Very right. Spinners have been very successful in keeping the ball low. This time it's in the air, and I think there's a big gap. No chance there for the fielder. That will be another well-deserved boundary. That will also be 100 up for Utpal Warriors. Again, straight down the ground, this time towards the long on region. Only a quick single there. End of 18 overs, and it will be 102 for 7. So last 2 overs remaining now. Trying to play across the line here. Missing this completely. Ooh, he wanted to take that full toss ball, but eventually he'll manage to get a boundary. So more runs coming up for Utpal Warriors. 106 runs on the scoreboard. Was a full toss delivery. The keeper was little jumbled up. That is again a very good shot, but straight down the ground to the long off region. Another single there, and these singles are adding up to a good total here. There is one more over still left after this, and if they are able to get some good shots going in that over, that will just add up to the current total that is there. Right now, the batsmen are only looking for the aerial route. They're wanting to get those big sixes in place. Bit of a change in fielding here once again. That is a good shot again, straight to the fielder. Still will manage to get that single here. Another good delivery there. And that is also a wicket here. Just last 7 deliveries to go. 18.5 overs have been completed. Atul with his last ball picking up that wicket just in the right time. Straight to the keeper, end of the over, and just one more over left after this. Jairaj with the last over. This one's again looks into the gap. But no, there is a fielder. 2 runs. Quick. Again to the same region, and he completes that run as well. 2 on 2. Total 4 runs in just first 2 deliveries. It's a good start. It's a good start for this over. Exactly what is required. Well, even he gets away with that. Good pace, not giving the batsman anything in the range of his bat. Trying to bowl away from the batsman so that he has to struggle to stretch and take that shot. That's exactly what Jairaj did in this initial spell. That is again in the air. One bounce straight to the fielder there. More two to go. Well, the run out has been missed. And one last delivery to go.
तो वॉशरूम में कोई है?
Just the last delivery to go now. And that one's in the air. Who's going to come under it? No, it falls safe. And that is a wicket as well. Only one run of that last over, last ball. And the score is 115 runs on the scoreboard. And it will be 116 for JNS Jaguar to win this game. And now the second innings that will start a run chase of 116 in just 20 overs. Bhaktiyar and Jay. Bhaktiyar on the strikers end, Jay on the non-strikers end. And Shakti is with the ball. One slip already. And the first run's coming right away on the very first ball.
श्रुति पहले मैं जाके वो शादी के साथ हो गए वहाँ से देखते हैं लोग बाहर बैठे ना एक कोई वॉशरूम में क्या देखना खाली
And that's an edge. Would have been a catch at the slip. That's traveling for a boundary there. It was a good dive by the fielder. And that will travel. Oh, I think JNS Jaguar would be looking at scoring the maximum runs in the first 5 overs, and that's how they have been started. They're not looking to defend anyone. In fact, they're going for the drives, coming on the front foot. That is again a very good flick. There's a long chase for the fielder. They've got a couple of runs as well. So as I told you, they're not looking to wait, but they started charging on the very first ball.
पानी चालू स्लो हो रहा है बोली मैंने उनको कि वेस्ट हो रहा है क्या हाँ
Another single there.
तो ठीक है आ रहे क्या क्योंकि एक उन्होंने पूरा बंद किया गंदा किया
Was a good delivery there. This time straight to the keeper. That will be a wide ball. That is where the control on the line and length has to be. You have to be very economical. You have to be very accurate in line and length, not giving up anything in extras. It's not a big total. They're defending 116. So they need to be very economical. That's again good forward strike. No run on that occasion, but still. Eight runs already on the scoreboard. Again a white ball. Extras have been a concern. Again coming on the front foot, and that will be the end of the first over. After the end of first over, it will be 9 for no loss. Oh, he almost slipped there. I think he's hurted himself trying to get that extra pace. And he has to run for that one very hard. Eleven already on the scoreboard. And he's getting that quick single as well, trying to put the pressure onto the fielders. Getting those cheeky singles comfortably. That is a good shot again, and the ball is racing away for a boundary. That's again a very good flick shot. This time it will go racing towards the boundary. So the intention is clear that they want to go on to the bowlers. They want to charge on the bowlers and get some early runs in the first 5 overs. And once they put up a good total in the first 5 overs, they would capitalize the same momentum, get those runs very easily Utpal Warriors will need to take a wicket here. They need a breakthrough. That is one more good looking shot, but this time the player is there in the deep, in the extra covers region. That will be only a single. And after the end of 2 overs, it is 21 for no loss. This time it's a better line than length. Start of the new over by Shakti. On strike is Jay. Good defense there on the front foot and good bowling as well. Just about in time when you're talking about 116 runs to be scored. It's not much of a pressure. This time again into the gaps, but they'll have to get satisfied with only 2 runs. Again, a nice flick shot, but this time straight to the fielder. No run. So I would say it's a good comeback by Shakti. He's bowling to the stumps and keeping it very straight. Even if he's bowling short of the length, he's bowling more on the legs. So that only gives the batsman a chance to hit that flick shot. I think there was someone moving on the side screen and that distracted the batsman. Again on the front foot, straight to the fielder. There's a misfield as well. Will they take that advantage? Yes, they do. They take that second run as well. Saw a little bit of misfield. Bowlers not happy. Inside edge and straight to the keeper this time. Not quite lucky. He was looking a shot towards the covers region. End of another over. So good start by Jay and Bhakti. Bhakti playing on 4, Jay on already on 19 runs of 14 that he's faced, 25 runs after the end of 3 overs. "25 runs after the end of 3 overs. Well, that is a full toss ball, and that will be also a misfield. Straight to the boundary. It was hit with a lot of power. The ball deviated a bit, and that confused the fielder there. And an easy boundary. Well, and that will be a wide ball as well. So extras and boundaries, everything coming, which is a good thing for JNS Jaguars. 30 already up, playing at an average of just about 10 runs per over, maintaining that run rate. That's a thick edge that will travel towards the third man region. Bhakti are running that first one very hard, looking for a chance to get a second one as well. But he'll have to be satisfied with only a single here. And no need to run for that. Well, the outfield is not that fast, so probably the fielder will cut that off. But they get 3 runs of that as well. Short of the length ball just pulled away towards the onside region. Get 3 runs very easily. And that will be a welcome boundary for Bhakti. A welcome boundary here. And that will be one more to go. Two to go. And that will be a no ball and a boundary as well. That is a big one, and that will travel all the way for a sixer. What a shot! And he's showing his arms, and he's got a lot of power. And no doubts about that. 49 runs already up, just one shot of that 50. That is a handsome way to bring in the 50. "53 runs already up in that fourth over. So the start of a fresh over now. 53 already up after the end of 4 overs. They need 116. And now some spin bowling here. Left arm around the wicket. Right. No run on that occasion. Right arm over the wicket, sorry. Almost thought that the bowler is lefty. So Asghar comes up to bowl. The captain himself, who played some brilliant innings with the bat. And that will be a boundary. That is racing away to the boundary rope. That is a very good comeback. A very good comeback. Just change of pace. Keeping the ball a little bit low. The batsman again trying to go for the pull shot. Again a slower one. Again a slow one. And there was a big appeal for leg before. But the umpire is clearly not impressed. Utpal Warriors desperately needed a wicket. They understand that this partnership is growing. And it's going to be dangerous if both these players keep on playing like this. Bhakti will have to run that one very fast. 58 runs already. So they're making all the difference here, both these batsmen. Well, that will be the end of the over with that dot ball. 58 for no loss after the end of 5 overs. And we are back live. 5 overs have been completed, 58 runs on the scoreboard. And again, now change in the bowling.
Kunal, Kunal.
Kunal is the new bowler. This time into the gaps, and that will also race away for a boundary. So both these batsmen are talking in boundaries at the moment.
8 run, 8 run.
8 runs is the challenge that they've taken, and a boundary on the very first ball already. And that will be a dot ball as well. And again, if you saw, the ball kept very low. That is a good shot, and they complete their challenge very easily. 8 runs on the very first 3 balls. We'll start off with the another over now. Asgar again on the onside and taking that second run as well comfortably. This time again a quick single just to rotate the strike. And Asgar has been bowling fantastic, not giving too much of room, changing the play pace time and again. Keeping onto the stumps very much straighter. Look at that. That's again an edge that will go. And that has been given out. And finally, Asgar gets a breakthrough for his team. An important wicket to get. So a new batsman joins in. That is a beautiful shot. That will also race away for a boundary. One more boundary. So the run rate is very high, the current run rate at this moment. Jitinder, the new batsman in. It's a good flick shot again, straight to the man there. Quick single again. End of another over, and after the end of eighth over, 7 over, it is 82 for the loss of 1 wicket. Good start by Janine. Was in the air for some time. If the fielder would have been a little close, then there was a chance. Shot off the length and put it away into the gaps. Once again, will that reach to the boundary? No, it doesn't. But 2 runs easy. Extra slower one. And that is played on the offside, straight to the long off region. Bakhtiyar wanted to go for the second one, but he will have to be satisfied with only a single there. Again, wanted to go for that quick single, and that has been he's been doing that for a long time now, putting that extra bit of pressure on the fielders by taking those cheeky singles. End of another good over. This one was very economical, just 3 runs out of it. After the end of 8 overs, it is 85 for the loss of 1 wicket. The mega finals, JNS Jaguar versus Utpal Warriors. Good show by the bowlers of JNS Jaguars. And now the chase. Bakhtiyar already playing on 30 of 15 deliveries that he's faced. Another good innings by Jay Pandya. 35 of 27 that he faced. And now it's Jitendra with Bhakti. And that is a quick single. Bhakti has been very fast throughout the innings, whether it is taking those singles, whether it is converting those singles into doubles. He's been always very proactive to get those easy runs. It looks easy, but he's working hard towards it and getting that comfortably. That one's in the air, and that will be a couple of more runs because it went on Bauer's head, and 3 easy runs. Running has been super by JNS Jaguars batsmen, whether it was Jay, whether it is Jitendra, or whether it is Bhakti. They've been fast runners. 89 runs now for the loss of 1 wicket. Again, a quick single here. That is in the air and will be a dot ball. And again, some more runs now. End of another over.
तू है तभी तो नो डर है पहुंचने वाले थे 8:30 बजे पहुंचे 9 बजे
23 runs needed of just 66.
अरे बोलिए रे जिनेन 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 अरे आपको मालूम पड़ रहा है भैया उधर इधर से थोड़ी मालूम पड़ अरे मेरे को कहाँ अभी तो उधर देखो सिंगल लिया
Well, Jinesh Shah has been very impressive with his ball. In the earlier over, he just gave away 3 runs, and now also he's bowling a very good economical spell. And this will race away to the boundary. And now just 17 needed of 61. Well. Straight to the keeper here. And that will be the end of the over. And 10 overs have been bowled. It is 99 for the loss of 1 wicket. So 99 already up, one short of that century score. Kunal is the new bowler. That is straight to the fielder there. And a quick single as well. With that single, 100 up for JNS Jaguars. And now more 16 runs needed. Well, again, wonderful bowling. On one side, Bhakti is trying to charge onto the bowler. On the other side, bowler is turning and twisting every delivery. And that is a massive hit. That is massive. It's 106 and more 9 runs needed to win this game. And Bhaktiar is playing on 47. And so 9 more runs. Okay. 10 runs more needed. And now 9 runs needed. So Bhaktiar is playing on 47, just 3 short of his half century. What a wonderful innings by him. 25 balls that he's faced. Good bowling there. This time going right around the wicket. That is racing away for a boundary, and that will be his 50. A very well deserved 50. Very good innings by him. He came in as an opening batsman, and after that, hitting some powerful hit shots and completing his half century. Now, will he be able to finish things in style here? Just 5 runs needed. Will he finish that off with a sixer? And that will be another 3 runs added. And now 2 runs to win of 50. Doesn't matter how many balls are remaining, but what matters is that only 2 runs to win. Will they be able to finish this in this over, or we'll have to wait for another over? And that will be the winning runs. And that will be a win for JNS Jaguars.